All right. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you guys are tuning in from around the world. Let's get this live started.
Let the games begin.
All right, 1 second. Let me see. I know you guys can't see me at the very moment. Let me just move things around. All right, let's see. Yo, Dos, where are we dumping to? I'm gonna have a look at that in just a second. Let me turn on my camera. All right, good morning, good afternoon. It is currently right now pretty early, 7:30 in the morning. I've been up since 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning I've been up. Make sure you guys like the live if you guys have not liked it yet. Make sure you guys leave a like if you guys have not liked the live yet. Let me just drop this on the, let me just drop right here. We're gonna be having a look at the total right now. This is a clear rejection on the total on the 50% right here. Very clear rejection. In my opinion, we're most likely gonna go lower, maybe 3.4 on the total right here. Of course, we're gonna need to see a few things. Let me just drop this real quick. Yeah, stop loss did unfortunately get hit. Yeah, stop loss got hit. I know a few of you guys took the short yesterday on Bitcoin, which is okay. I mean, you're probably printing right now because Bitcoin, I believe, is sitting at 113,000. It looks like we're most likely going to come back down and retest 112,100. If we do make a lower low right here, that's going to be very bad for Bitcoin. That's why Bitcoin is currently dumping right now. First of all, for those of you guys who don't know why Bitcoin is dumping, we did have a negative PMI. For those of you guys who don't know what that is, purchasing index right here. Where is it? Yeah, it was right here. The ISM service PMI USD. The forecast was supposed to be 51.5%. It ended up being 50.1%. Anything lower than 50% is very concerning in my opinion. We could literally enter I don't want to say multi-year bear market. I really don't want to say that, but if the PMI does come below 50, that could be pretty bad. And pretty much that's about it. So hopefully we don't come below 50. By the way, if I am lagging, please let me know. Please let me know if you guys think I'm lagging. Make sure you guys like this live. Come on, we only have 14 likes. Make sure you guys like the live if you guys have not liked yet. Let me just do something real quick. Let me fix this. Let me put this slower. Hope you guys can hear me properly. All right, so yeah, so that's what's happening. The PMI came out negative. There's been a lot of bearish news. I mean, if you guys don't follow Walter Bloomberg right here on X, I would highly suggest watching him. And I told you guys, okay, this is not good. I wrote to you guys on my Discord. For those of you guys who are in my Discord, I literally told you guys this is pretty bearish, and hence why we are dumping right now. So if we have a look right here, Walter Bloomberg, he pretty much makes a bunch of good tweets. US, where was it right here? Yeah, it was US July ISM service PMI falls to 50.1 from 50.8. Estimation was supposed to be 51.5. Like you guys can see right here, it was supposed to be 51.5 on Forex Factory. Of course, it ended up being way below that. That is insane amount. Like, I did not think we were gonna go below 51, to be honest. I really did not think we were gonna go below 51, and it looks like we did, which is a little bit disappointing. Hence why crypto right now is currently dumping, and we could see more dumpage. So I just want to update everyone. I did close 25% of my trades. All the trades that were negative, such as Sui and Link, I ended up closing them as well. For those of you guys who won my Discord, I told you guys that I'm closing 25% of my positions. And Sui and Link was pretty much H bar was bad. Everything that wasn't bad, I pretty much closed it. I don't want to keep any negative positions open. XRP, still leaving it open, 48%. We took a lot of profit, by the way. If you guys took profit on the way up, I told you guys that we could have a massive rejection right here at the Fibonacci level, and it looks like that's exactly what happened. It looks like some of you guys took some shorts. Wow, 80x short, that is literally insane. It looks like some of you guys took some shorts. That's fantastic. Make sure you guys join the Discord. Make sure you guys like this video. Of course, we currently have 18 viewers. If you guys haven't liked the video, make sure you guys like it. But I'm not going to be taking any shorts at all, okay? But the total right here, I told you guys yesterday, okay, for those of you guys who were on my live, I told you guys multiple times that if we do get rejected right here by the 50%, that's going to be bad. Now, yes, Pengu, we ended up being on, we were in profit on Pengu at one point, okay? Pengu was looking good. I thought we were gonna break out of here. We were in this nice little bull flag, but of course, we decided to take a stop loss at 34, which is a fantastic stop loss in my opinion. But overall, guys, if you are in my Discord, you should definitely be in profit on HBAR, Cardano, LTC, XRP, even on PayPay, even on an H bar as well. So these are all the current trades that we currently have open. But the total, I mentioned to you guys multiple times that if we get rejected, that could be bad. And I also said it that we're most likely going to come back up, have a rejection before coming back down. And this is exactly what's happening. Now, the areas to watch for Bitcoin, is going to be, or the total is going to be this level right here. If we get a good rejection and a good response off 3.56, then yes, I'm going to be looking to add some more longs. I'm going to be looking to essentially add more. If we continue down and get a lower low, okay, this would be a lower low right here. That's going to be very, very, very bad for Bitcoin and for altcoins. That means that Bitcoin is most likely going to get destroyed, and altcoins are pretty much going to get obliterated. It's not going to look nice for altcoins, in my opinion. It's going to look pretty ugly. And it looks like right here, this was just a dead cat bounce. As the looks of it, it looks like we just had a dead cat bounce right here on Bitcoin. So we came down, bam, retested the 50%, and then pretty much going to come back down. Areas I'm watching for Bitcoin, or the total, I guess you should say, which could translate to Bitcoin. I'm going to have a look at Bitcoin real quick. But this is the level I'm watching right here on the total. So anywhere between 3.49 to 3.44. I don't think we're going to go below that personally. 3.2 is definitely a possibility, but that would be really, really crazy. I mean, if I take it from the top to bottom, we're looking at a 6% dump. Can the total come back 6%? Yes, that would be really, really bad for altcoins. So if this does happen, you could literally see altcoins getting shredded if this happens. If we go below, if we dump right now 6%, you're probably going to see altcoins getting shredded. Some altcoins that are holding pretty well, though, I'm not gonna lie, is Litecoin. Hopefully Litecoin can hold above this level right here. For those of you guys who are on the Litecoin trade and are in my Discord, it looks like we're coming back down and retesting this previous breakout. As long as Litecoin stays above this is going to be very, very, very bullish. It looks like we are holding pretty well on Litecoin. I mean, we're currently up right now on LTC 63%. We already took $59,000 worth of profit on LTC, which is looking pretty good, and we've kept on taking profit as the way up because we don't want to be greedy. But Litecoin, we need to stay above this level, in my opinion. If you guys have any questions, make sure you guys essentially leave it in the chat. If you guys haven't liked the video, make sure you guys like this video. And if you guys have not subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. For those of you guys who are just getting in, I saw a few viewers are coming in. PMI came out negative, way lower than expected. Expectation or forecast was to be 51.5. It ended up being 50.1, which is pretty bad. And the previous was 50.8. So big decline in my opinion. Not the best thing. SPX 69, but LTS is going. BTC is going to 111k. Before I have a look at SPX, I do want to have a look at can BTC go to 11k? I mean, we did kind of touch 11k. Yeah, I see that happening. I mean, the total is approximately sitting right here, right? The total sitting between, if you translate it to Bitcoin, $112,000 to $110,000, 500. I don't know if we're gonna go below that. We could definitely have a wick all the way to $107,000 and then pump it back up. 100% possible. And when I'm talking about a wick, it's like maybe a 15-minute event. That's about it. I don't see anything crazier happening than that. But damn, Bitcoin right now is currently dumping, and this is not good. And I'll tell you why this is not good, because we are seeing elevator down, stairs up, and then bang, elevators down. So this is pretty bearish for Bitcoin. I'm not going to lie. SPX 69, wow, 7%. Yeah. It looks like we lost the support right here, which is not good. This was previous a resistance right here, which we had a trouble breaking. But guys, as Bitcoin is going down, SPX is not looking good. We're most likely going to come back down and retest 1.43 unless crazy news happen. Freaking Donald Trump comes out and starts speaking again. But since the beginning, pretty much since 5 in the morning, since I've been awake, Bitcoin has been dumping, and Pengu has been pumping. But then of course Donald Trump decided to open his damn mouth. He decided to freaking smack India with triple tariffs right there within 5 freaking days. And Bitcoin started dumping. We saw a nice little correction after he stopped speaking. I told you guys that we were going to see a nice little pullback. That's exactly what happened. And what happened after is PMI came out, and then we decided to tank it. Okay, so this was right here. Bitcoin's Trump starts speaking. I'm like, guys, don't worry, it's gonna go back up. It goes back up, go back up. PMI came out, bam, negative. Everything dumps. So these are our trades right now, our positions. We're still in profit. I'm gonna keep on cutting down. So if you guys are in my VIP, make sure you guys keep on cutting down your positions, because yeah, I'm just gonna keep on cutting down my positions at 25% every dump, because it's not looking so great. Yeah, it's not looking so great. It is not looking so great. If it don't hold $111,000, does it dump to 100K? No, I don't think that Bitcoin is going to dump to $100,000 personally. I think that's a little bit too crazy. We could definitely have a crash to 107, and I'm talking about a very fast crash, but I don't think that we're gonna have a crash to $100,000. For someone holding Link long term, would you sell right now and buy lower? No, I would just accumulate more. I would not, and the reason why is because we're still in a bull market. Like we're still in an uptrend. Link is holding pretty well, by the way, compared to other altcoins. Like Ethereum is down 3%, and when Ethereum is down 3%, Link is usually going to be down like 5 or 7%. A lot of these altcoins are holding okay. The Bitcoin dominance seems to be going back up on the 4-hour time frame. Nothing too crazy. But the total, yeah, the total is getting smacked down. The total is absolutely getting destroyed right now. Absolutely getting destroyed. I know I'm a little bit early, guys. I don't come live this early usually, but yeah, we did get the 50% rejection right here, which is not a good sign. We got the 50% rejection right here, which is obviously very bearish. We're gonna have to see what happens in the coming, I don't know, in the coming days, I guess. Coming hours, a little bit too early. Too early to speak about the coming hours. But yeah, big fat dump right now on the total right now. Big dump. By the way, guys, something that I want to say, BYDFi does end today, or in 24 hours, I could say. You could get up to a $2,000 bonus if you guys deposit with BYDFi. So make sure you guys trade on BYDFi. It's one of the best trading platforms out there. And of course, to get the $2,000 bonus, all you have to do is deposit $20,000, transfer that to futures, and pretty much that's about it. Why not short? You still think we could shoot up suddenly? Listen, it's possible, because it is possible. I don't know if this is just a flush. It's possible, but I would not short right now. I would not short. Anything is possible. This is why I still have some longs open. Anything can happen. News could change. Anything can literally, like, Trump is crazy. The administration's crazy. I feel like he's always yelling. I feel like he's like an angry man and a happy man at the same time. With Trump, anything can really happen. And as soon as Walter Bloomberg right here, yeah, every time he freaking speaks about this, I mean, this thing absolutely, as soon as I saw the PMI, I was like, all right, this is not good. As soon as I saw the PMI, I was like, all right, this is bad. This is bad. When I saw this, I was like, all right, I told you guys, I put this on my Discord. If you guys are in my Discord, I put it on my Discord, and I told you guys, yeah, this is not good. I think I put it on the VIP chat. Let me see. Yeah, I put it on the VIP chat literally 2 minutes after. You could, of course, taken the trade and shorted. But I don't know. I don't know for those of you guys who understand PMI or don't understand PMI, but as soon as I saw this, I dropped it on the Discord 2 minutes later, and pretty much crypto started to dump after that. A lot of people got worried, and Bitcoin right now is currently dumping below $112,000, which is not good. Sorry to say, but you really do way too much of advertising. I'm not doing way too much advertising. This is the partnership I have with BYDFi. This is the thing I'm trading with. If you want to trade with BYDFi and get free VIP access, all you have to do is sign up, deposit $500, and then you get, you know, access to my VIP, scalp signals, swing signals, market analysis, which is pretty useful. It's free. Most influencers like Silicone, I don't even know if you guys know this guy, but not that I hate him or anything, but like this guy, he like charges $50 for his Discord. That's all he does. And he charges like $3,000 for his package, elite tier, high quality market analysis, position updates. Go ahead and pay $3,000 for this fool. I don't know. I really don't know what you want to say. I mean, this guy shorted. He claims that he shorts the top, but he always deletes his tweet, which is really weird. And he obviously doesn't want to lose reputation. So everyone's gonna have their own sort of everyone's gonna have their own sort of business, I guess. But this is the partnership I have with BYDFi. I have to promote them. They pay me directly, and hence why I'm able to literally give you guys all these trades for free and all these market analysis for free. So if you're not happy, you could go ahead and go to another channel, because most of channels literally fucking do this. And pretty much that's about it. James, you need to get something back for all this free knowledge. I don't know why you complain. Yeah, I don't like, and it's not even that much, but it's like BYD, it's like the partnership I have with BYD. I don't know what you guys want. Yeah, some people are probably new to crypto. I don't know. James, I've never seen you here, by the way. I'll be honest with you, I've never seen you here, but welcome to the channel. It's the first time you do, I guess, engage on the chat. I usually pay attention to who engages with the chat and who doesn't, and it looks like it's the first time I see you here, but everyone's welcome. I'm not hating or anything. This is just a partnership I have, and this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Can you check the Ethereum chart? Yeah, Ethereum's not looking great right now. Nice little rejection. This is the rejection I posted yesterday. It looks like we flipped above the 50%, just above it yesterday, but it looks like this was a nice little fake out. This is why, by the way. Yeah, we faked above it just a little bit. We flipped above it just a little bit, 0.5%. We went to the Fibonacci to the 0.618. This is the reason why I like to have a look at the total, because the total is it's more accurate. I think traders nowadays look at the total because it's like, think of like the S&P 500 and Apple. You're not gonna just look at Apple, right? You're gonna look at the S&P 500. So that's why I look at the total. Then I'm gonna go down to Bitcoin, and then we could have a look at Ethereum, etc. But for more accurate analysis, I would highly use the 50% on, or not the 50%, but the fucking A. I would highly recommend using the total right here. We got a nice little rejection. Like I said, if we get an aggressive bounce at 3.56, then I'm gonna go ahead and start trading. But as of right now, I don't see anything happening. XRP, I think we're gonna close XRP because we're getting we're gonna close XRP. HBAR, we're still open. Cardano still open. Litecoin still open. I told you guys that I would be cutting a lot of my positions. Oh, first time in the live. Okay, I see. Oh, well, welcome to the live stream. I do live stream every day, usually at 8 p.m., 8:30. I mean, 8 a.m., 8:30 a.m. I decided to go a little bit early today because we did get some negative news regarding PMI right here. For those of you guys who are just tuning in, why do we only have 8 likes, by the way? We had 75 people who tuned in, only 8 likes. Make sure you guys smash the like button if you guys haven't. But yeah, the PMI came down way lower than expected. It was supposed to be at 51.5, which is really surprising. And it's currently right now sitting at 50.1, which is pretty surprising. Let's have a look at what's tomorrow. The next thing regarding America is going to be the next big news, I guess. I think it's going to be, yeah, core CPI is going to be next week. I think we have unemployment. No, that's Canada. Not important. Oh, we do have unemployment happening on Thursday. On Thursday, we do have unemployment happening, the unemployment claims, which also could be pretty bullish. We also have the bank rates right here of the UK, which is okay. I mean, maybe it's gonna affect the market, maybe not. But I like to have a look at the USD because that's that's probably the biggest traders are in America right now. And of course, next week we're gonna have CPI, which I will be going live for that. It's core CPI, CPI month to month, CPI year over year, which is going to be a very interesting one. You could expect a shit ton of volatility, in my opinion, next week, and pretty much that's about it. But yeah, not looking good, guys. Not looking good right now for Ethereum. Let's have a look at some of the liquidations in the last hour real quick. Liquidations right here in the last hour, 56 million long wrecked, which is not crazy, not crazy. In the last 4 hour, $93 million wrecked in longs, 12 hour, 173 million, and of course, in the last 24 hours, $221 million long. By the way, something that I do want to have a look at is the inflow. We did have a massive inflow, but I know that a lot of people start panicking regarding the inflows. Let's have a look right here. Where's the inflow? Spot inflow, Bitcoin ETF inflow. So yesterday, BlackRock, we did have a massive inflow of approximately $323 million. Now, before everyone starts to panic, $323 million, sorry, is not BlackRock coming in and doing a market sale of $323 million. There's most likely some OTC deal that's being discreet, that's probably behind the doors that we don't know, whether it's with Binance, Coinbase, Wintermute, big market makers. And yeah, I mean, pretty much that's who they do the deal with. They're not going to go ahead and just put a limit order because that would cost the market to just go and could be chaotic, which is not good. But yeah, so that's what's happening right here. Yeah, Bitcoin is falling right now. 112,832. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. Total's coming down 2.28%. Bitcoin is down close to 2%. Pengu is absolutely getting obliterated right now. XRP is down. Litecoin is holding really, really well. I have to admit, Litecoin could be one of the runners in this cycle. I really, really, really like Litecoin. As long as we hold this level on LTC, I'm going to be super, super bullish. I don't know if we're going to hold it because, of course, the bears are going to get, the bulls are going to get exhausted at one point. But if we do hold this level and we do consolidate by the time Bitcoin does bottom, that's going to be super, super bullish. We're going to see Litecoin go to 140, in my opinion, very, very soon. I really, really like Litecoin here. I'm super, super bullish. Up 103%. It's one of the gainers today. Yeah, everything else is red. Everything else is red except for Litecoin. Let's see. Yeah, everything else is red right here except for LTC, which is super bullish. Crypto bubble right now a little bit yeah, looking a little bit shaky. In the last 24 hour we do have some cryptos like MNT, going up. In the last hour we have some yeah, everything is pretty much down like 3 to 4%. That's in the last hour alone. In the last week it's a little bit confused, the market. We have some green, we have some red. Pump is up 20% obviously in the last week, with the market cap coming back above $1 billion. I believe this is wrong though. The price is back above 30, which is pretty good. But overall, it looks like this is the setback that we needed. But what I can say is that the comeback will be better than the setback. This is what I could say. All right, let's do a chat real quick. Will Bitcoin fall below under 100,000 this week? Okay, let's do this week. This week. Yes. No. What do you guys think? Will Bitcoin fall below $100,000 this week? Make sure you guys vote. The poll is above. I want to know you guys' thoughts. It looks like Bitcoin keeps on coming down. It looks like there's no sign. No, literally no. The PMI was super bearish. It looks like there's no sign of life right now from the bulls. Litecoin is really attempting to stay above this level right here. I don't know if we're gonna get it, but if we do fall below this level, you could expect Litecoin to trickle down, like an elevator. Hopefully that's not gonna happen. But we're gonna have to see what happens. All right, let's see. Wow, 100% of the vote says no. Only 5 votes. Not enough. All right, not enough data. Why is telling me my stream data is not good, or it's not, or it's lagging? Am I lagging? Let's see. Let's see. Output. Is this better? I don't know. Is this better? I don't know if this is better. Let me see my GPU real quick. Definitely not overheating, which is interesting. Let's have a look at some of the comments real quick. I'm saying Bitcoin down $100,000 this or next week. Wow, this or next week, Bitcoin $100,000. That's a little bit of a stretch. I don't know if we're gonna reach $100,000 this week. That's $12,000 difference. That would be really, really surprising if this happens. But it looks like we're getting near the bottom right here on the 2-hour time frame. On the 1 hour, let's have a look at the stochastic RSI real quick. Stochastic RSI are not even close to being yeah, it looks like we're not even close to being oversold right here, which is not the best sign. Obviously, if we have a look right here, the regular RSI, which could be better for holders or investors, it looks like we're attempting to bottom out right here on the 4-hour time frame. We did come below right here, this moving average on the RSI. Not looking good. I'm not gonna lie, not looking good. It looks like we're gonna come down and retest this level. Looks like we're for sure gonna come down and retest this level. Depending on how much volume we get off this bounce, that's gonna dictate what happens. Trump just said something about tariffs, but yeah, the volume, first of all, the volume on this dump is very, very high, and we have an hour and 11 minutes left. Okay, we got an hour and 11 minutes left, and the volume on this dump is extremely high. So I would really, really be careful longing. Yeah, I would not long. Wait for my next signal, guys. We're going to be putting it on the Discord. You can get access to free VIP chat right here. Scalp signals, market analysis, VIP chat, swing signals, whatever you guys want. Obviously, we caught the bottom on the swing signals on my Discord right here. Yes, it's completely free. We caught HBAR, Pepe, LTC, and XRP. We made some pretty good profits right here. You guys can see we absolutely have been cooking. We're going to have to see how this ends up holding or folding, if Bitcoin's going to come back down and retest 111,000. If we do make a lower low, whether it's a wick or not, we're going to see Bitcoin come back down to at least $108,000 in my opinion. Listen, Trump decided to speak about tariffs, and he triple tariffed India, which is not good. Obviously, it's pretty bearish in my opinion. Like 1 tariff, 2 tariffs, 3 times is enough. And another thing, it's not really Trump, it's PMI. The PMI was expected to essentially be 51.5 and ended up being 50.5. Here, let's have a look at Forex Factory real quick. So for those of you guys who are new, yes, Trump added to the fire. But for those of you guys who don't know, there was the PMI right here. And you guys can see when it's red, it's a pretty big event, right? When it's yellow, orange, it's not as important. It's still important, but not as important. When it's red, you know it's like a very, very important event. And you guys can see right here, the PMI was supposed to be 51.5. That was the forecast. And the actual was, it actually ended up being 50.1, which is not good. What is a good price to start trading with? And if you want to share how much did you start in like your first trade journey? My first ever trade journey, I probably lost like $50,000. If you guys want me to be honest with you, my first ever trade journey, I lost a shit ton of money. If you're talking about this account right now on BYDFi, if you're talking about this, first of all, if you do deposit with BYDFi, you could get a up to a $2,000 bonus. But if you're talking about this right here, 1.3 million, I actually started on my YouTube channel. If you guys can actually check the video out, I started with $10,000. So if we go right here on the channel and we actually scroll down to the videos, I actually started this account. Where was it? Wow, that was a long time ago. Was this long time ago? Yeah, I started with $10,000. You guys can feel free, watch a video. I never got like views on that video because people thought that I was full of shit maybe. But 10K to 1 million, can I make $1 million trading? The thing is that a lot of people like to follow influencers who show off Louis Vuitton bag, who show off Ferraris, Lamborghinis, etc. Yeah, that's not what I'm gonna be doing. But if you're talking about what's a good amount to start trading with in crypto, listen, the more you have, the better, obviously, because you could risk, like, you don't have to risk like your whole account. But I'd say, like, I don't know, I try to start with $1,500 at least. If you don't have that, $500 is a pretty good amount, depending on where you live and what's a lot for you and what's not. But yeah, like $10,000 might be a shit ton of money for someone, but for someone like me, not that it's not a lot, but it's very, very different. The value, depending on where you live, you know, if you have kids or not, a family. So it really depends on you and where you live, and you know, but I would say $1,500 for pretty much everyone to start with is a very, very good amount. I started with 10,000. After like 2 months later, I ended up making 1 million trading. And but I've been trading for like 6-7 years now, 8 years, and I lost a lot of money trading at the beginning. Don't get me wrong, okay? I did not, like, I lost a shit ton of money trading, like a lot of money trading. I lost a lot of money trading. I do want to clarify that. VIP chat, are we going to see new low on Bitcoin? Possibly. Make sure you guys join the Discord if you guys haven't. This is a Discord. If you guys want to join Discord, make sure you guys join the Discord trading chat right here. Yeah, I mean, there's everything, guys. Let's see on help. Okay, I don't know what's going on help right here, but it looks like people are spamming. Yeah, you could get access to general chat, trading chat, swing analysis, scalp analysis, market analysis, VIP chat, if you do follow and sign up with BYD5, of course. Yeah, make sure you guys sign up with BYD5. You could get some pretty nice bonuses. It does end today, or in 24 hours it ends, so make sure you guys sign up with BYD5. Anyways, having a look right here, Bitcoin falling. Yeah, Bitcoin is just coming down. It's just coming down. Bitcoin is just coming down. We're gonna have to see what happens, how this 4-hour candle closes. I don't know if I'm gonna be here for that long, but let's have a look right here. Let's open another chart on the 15-minute time frame, maybe. 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes is fine. Listen, I'm hoping, I'm expecting a dead cat bounce right here, or not a dead cat bounce, but some sort of pullback. I don't know if we're gonna get it. I really don't know if we're gonna get it, but I am expecting some sort of pullback at any time on the shorter time frame. But yeah, the sell volume is outrageous. The sell volume is outrageous right now. It's disgusting. Yeah, we were also consolidating around the POC level right here. This was the point of control. We were going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, and then bang, came back down. Scary dumb, but wouldn't be surprised if they are making it look bad so everyone's short, then they pump it. Very possible, but that's why I'm not shorting it. This is why I'm not shorting it. I told you guys close all your positions. This was 54 minutes ago, so I could have saved you a lot of money for those of you guys who are in the VIP chat. 54 minutes ago exactly, okay, at 7:02, so 52 minutes ago. Well, 7:54 my time, sorry, depends on where you are around the world. But 7:54 a.m. my time, I pretty much told you guys to essentially close the positions. And if you did, I know some of you guys like to go short when I say that, which is fine, but I don't personally like to go short. I really don't like to go short because of situations like what you said, James, because of exactly that, especially in a bull market. So this is the 4-hour time frame. Exponential moving average is also something it looks like we are below the EMA ribbons right here. I think we got rejected. Why Bollinger Bands all the damn time? It looks like we are below these exponential moving average right here. Yeah, we never came above these EMA ribbons. So if you guys remember my live yesterday, I told you guys that I'm not gonna be bullish on Bitcoin until we break and close above the EMA ribbon. And if we actually zoom in right here, we actually got rejected at the last exponential moving average. We got rejected at the last one, and guess what happened? We came back down, never closed above these EMA ribbons, never had that nice little breakout above the POC volume profile in the last 24 hours, I should say, or even less, even more in the last, since August started pretty much. Yeah, since Friday, we never had that close above the POC level, which is not good. And hence why I told you guys to essentially close the longs. I told you guys to close everything or most of it, 25%. We closed some profits. We took a shit ton of profit right here. If you guys are in my free VIP, obviously I would have saved you a lot of money. If you guys shorted, that's fantastic. I know people did short, which is okay. If we have a look right here, we go on the VIP chat. I believe people shorted yesterday. Where was it? Yeah, so I pretty much said right here, not sure. I think we got a heavy pullback, not shorting though. I said I'm expecting a heavy pullback, but I'm not shorting. It looks like we touched a 0.5 on the fibs. That's exactly what happened ever since we've been coming down. And I said this happened way too fast to pump. Maybe we got a consolidation and dump, and that's exactly what happened. We got the consolidation. Okay, I called it yesterday right here. We got the consolidation, and then boom, we dumped. And that's exactly what happened. And I know some of you guys took the short right here. I said, Mav says, I know you said not to short. I shorted and cooking. That's fantastic that you shorted and cooking. But obviously, we're still in a bull market. It doesn't matter what's going on. We're still in a bull market, and you obviously need to be careful. What indicator have you seen worth looking at while trading in your 6 years of trading besides like black swan events that you can't control or predict? I mean, it's not really about an indicator. I mean, these are all lagging indicators, of course. There's not going to be one indicator that's going to tell you, oh, long right now. You know, it's not going to be like that. You have to use a combination of your knowledge, experience, divergences, which is very, very good on the RSI, for example. These exponential moving average work well. This volume profile looks pretty good right here. You got the volume profile with a point of control. That looks pretty good. I mean, you want to add as much information as possible, and then yeah, and it's a probability at the end of the day. You know, trading is not, it's not guessing if it's going to go up and down. It's a probability. This is why I don't short, okay? Because the probability was not good enough. Like right here on the 50%, for example, not only did we get rejected at the 50% right here on the Fibonacci level, but we also got rejected and never fully closed above the exponential moving average. Now, I told you guys, why did I close 50% of my positions there? Why? Because it was not worth it. It was not worth taking the risk for maybe pumping to the 6.18, a few more percent on your positions. It was just not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It was not worth it. So I was like, you know what? We're most likely gonna dump. This thing went up way too fast, absolutely parabolic. This is most likely gonna be a dead cat bounce at the 50%. And that's exactly what happened. Make sure you guys like this stream if you guys have not liked this stream. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys have not subscribed. For those